Hey, what is up, squad? We are back with some more anime opening reactions. We're checking out all the Japanese versions of Bakugan openings. And yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this because I definitely want to see what the difference is. Because I'll be honest, growing up, like I did watch Bakugan, but I only watched a couple episodes there and there before school. And I grew up with the English dub version. So I've never actually know or heard what the Japanese version sounds like. So I'm actually really curious about this. I mean, knowing Japan, they always have some gas openings, right? And I'll probably get some of that, nostalgic feeling, with those older songs, right? They're always so nice. But yeah, I'm hyped to check this out. If you guys want early and uncut reactions, make sure to check out the Patreon. And let's get right into it. Okay. It's so different already. Oh damn. Why is that so much cooler? Oh. Okay, the guitar sounding amazing. It is so different, man. So different. And English versions are so short because they're only 36, man. I don't know why, but like back in the days, they love to whether it's like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, they always love to shorten the openings, huh? I think visually it's also better too, no? But we haven't seen that guy yet. Shun, right? Dan always mentions him, but we haven't seen what he can do. Bro, Dragon is so cool, bro. Oh, damn. This is alright. What the fuck is that? I'm trying to avoid looking at it too much visually because I don't want to spoil the first season for myself, But I'll probably forget about it, honestly, knowing me. Damn. Alright. I think that was pretty good. For the Japanese opening, that was like so much better than English openings, I'll be honest. But yeah, that was pretty good. I love the drumming, the guitars, it was nice. The singing was alright. Visually, it looked amazing. But dude, alright, let's move on to opening 2. Alright, opening 2, we have New Vestroria. Yeah, sorry about the quality, this was the best version I could find. Yeah. Oh damn. Yo, his Bakugan looks sick. It's like a Demon King or something. Yeah. Very, in terms of like the music, it's very similar to OP1. I wouldn't be lying. Like it gives the same feeling. The genre is kind of the same as well with like the music. So yeah. On the edge. Who's that? But he looks sick. You know who that reminds me of? That reminds me of Jenga's dad, Phoenix. Does it not? Is that Masquerade? Okay, wait, I couldn't be spoiling myself too much. Maybe it's not Phoenix. I mean Masquerade. Visually, it looked really cool. I did remember someone in the comments did say like second season of Bakugan is fucking crazy. So I actually can't wait till I get to the second season. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. The song, yeah, just kind of the same as like the first one. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, third one, we have the Gundalian Invaders. Oh, that is already different. Yeah. Okay, a lot more chill this one. Hey, everyone looks transformed, bro. Dude, I can't wait till we meet Shun, bro. He seems like cool as fuck. Who's this? New character? Damn. Bro, this song's giving me like how do I say it? It's giving me One Piece vibes. I don't know, like the early One Piece opening vibes. It definitely is giving me like that nostalgic kind of, you know, just old vibes. Oh damn. Yo, that shit looks sick. Yeah? It looks like we got a lot of different characters for this, huh? Like what happened to Runo in this season? Hey. My third season looks pretty cool too. What the fuck? Did we get some intergalactic opponent or some shit? Damn. Okay. Wait. Alright, third season looks a lot more like, how do I say, more alien tech, you know? A lot more mecha, a lot more like combination stuff. Definitely, I don't know what the fuck is that. It looks like an alien or some shit, man. Alright, that was pretty good though. I like that one the most so far. So OP3 is definitely my favorite. OP1 and OP2 are kind of like, it's kind of the same for me, you know? Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, we got Mechatanium Surge Opening 1. I think OP1 and OP2 have different visuals, right? It's the same thing. Same song. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Draco looks so different, bro. A lot of upgrades, huh? Machiri, I just watched him today. Damn, yo, that three-headed Cerberus looks sick. Same vibes as OP1 and 2, bro. Is this the same song? Kinda sounds similar. Damn. What the fuck is that? Holy fucking shit. Alright, pretty interesting visually, man. Looks like a lot of things are going on. Song is alright, like, I definitely think OP3 is still better. Alright, but let's check out Mechatanium Surge OP2, which I think is the same song but different visuals, right? Alright. Yeah, already very different. Is this some kind of tournament arc or what? Holy shit. Everyone's got like different Bakugans now. Oh, so what happened to Runo? Okay, Julie is the MC? Oh, Runo's there. Yeah. Damn. This shit is cooking, man. What the fuck? Or is wearing like an Iron Man suit or something. Yeah. Okay. OP2 seemed more like a, how do I say? Definitely seemed more like a tournament arc kind of stuff. So I definitely feel like I'm feeling that tournament arc coming. I'm definitely hyped for that. I always love tournament arcs. They're good. I just wonder how people spectate. Are they still able to, like, you know, activate their gate card and spectate? I don't know, man. All right. But yeah, let's move on to the reboots, because I think that was the final one for the original series. Hopefully the reboot's much better. Like, I definitely want some banger songs, man. All right, guys. So we have the opening for the reboot version for Battle Planet. Visually already looking different. Yeah? Wait, this is really different. Okay. This is unique. Yeah. Okay, I generally think I'm looking at Zoids, like straight up. Okay, new MC. Damn. Is that your mom? I like the song. The song's pretty catchy, I won't lie. It's really different from every other songs that we've heard so far, so definitely interesting. Wild that I'm watching this on Facebook, by the way. because there was no link on YouTube. I see. I think this is the best song so far, honestly. Hey, very happy and chirpy. Damn, is that your rival? That's pretty sick. Like the multi-headed dragon, I love that. Yeah. Not bad. That's pretty good. All right, definitely interesting opening. Definitely my favorite so far. I think it's like happy vibes. Very, it doesn't have like. Obviously, it's more of like a modern song, right? So it's like nothing compared to like the older ones. The older ones had more nostalgic to it, right? Visually, definitely interesting. Like it seems pretty sick. It does feel like kind of a revamped version, and I'm loving like the nice new animation as well. I do think the Bakugans definitely look a little bit weird though in terms of like the weird CG. I don't know that they've got going on. In terms of the opponent though, this guy with the dark dragon looks pretty sick though. I do think that looks pretty sick. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, we have Armored Alliance now for the opening. Ooh. Okay. But the openings are like really good for the Reboot. I don't mind them. And I think the logo is pretty sick too. With the Bakugan shadows in the back. Not bad. But she looks like a character straight out of Pokemon, bro. Like, genuinely. Wait, why do we have a dog? Okay. He's got a stink. Oh, what the fuck? He's got that deep voice. What the hell? I actually don't mind that. Damn. What the hell? You got some big ass guns, bro. Okay. I wonder how the game's evolved from here, Okay, song-wise, all right, song-wise, I think that was pretty good. Like, I definitely think it was within my top 3. I think I like the Battle Planet one the most, and then like the original OP3, and then this one. I think they're pretty good. Definitely, it's definitely, it reminds me a lot of the One Piece openings, I'll be honest. It gives me that nice happy vibes. All right, let's move on to the next one though. All right, we have Geogan Rising. Not sure if I said that right. Same opening? Okay. I assume it's different visuals, right? Yeah. Alright, different visuals it looks like. What the fuck? It is more like the character introduction stuff. I wonder what the MC's name is, huh? Okay, we actually have a dog as a Bakugan battle brawler. Interesting. Okay, as a brawler. I did not expect that. The villains for the season? Yeah? Damn. Nah, that 3-headed dragon looks sick though. Is that the gate card open? Dude, it looks so different. Damn. What the heck is that? Is that like a attribute activate kind of thing? Interesting. Huh. Damn. I think visually this one looked cooler. Same song, but visually looked cooler. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so we have Evolutions. Same song? Okay, same song. I assume they use the same song for all the last four. Okay. Oh, why does it look so much cooler? Bro, the logo keeps getting cooler and cooler with like the shadow behind it. Like there's a lot more definition behind it now, you see? Before it was just like straight up red, and now they just added this orange to make it look so much cooler. What the hell? I think that's pretty sick. I'm just curious about this dog, bro. Why is a dog a brawler, bro? Seems like an academy kind of thing, huh? This is more like academy focused? Who's this? He looks pretty cool. Oh, this song is actually a banger, though. I don't think it's that bad. Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, interesting. This one looked a lot more like, but yeah, this season looked a lot more like academy focused from what it looks in terms of like visuals, because it looks like they're going to a school or something, and they're kind of like battling it out with like some other school kids, which seems pretty interesting. Maybe there's like some kind of like ranking system kind of thing. Definitely, you know, I'm hyped for that stuff like that. I love ranking systems. They're pretty sick. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so this is the last one, Bakugan Legends. Same song? Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but looking at the visuals, I just keep thinking Pokemon, bro. Huh? They didn't change anything about this logo? No, really? I think the previous one had like the coolest logo there. You got like a flying unicorn, kind of like Pegasus. The flying Sphinx. No, she got a nine-tail fox. Wait, that looks sick. Wait, I generally think that's like the coolest one. Holy shit, I like that. Alright, dude, I'll be hyped for it when I get to the season. What are you singing that deep voice? Now, visually, it looks way better, by the way. Okay, dude. I can't wait to see that dog brawl, bro. I actually genuinely cannot wait for that dog to brawl, bro. What the fuck? I need to see that, man. Oh, damn. Nice. Alright, that was, yo, they look pretty sick in their like newer forms. Oh my god. Alright, this season looks probably really interesting though. Like everyone looks like they got upgrades and stuff like that. Definitely interesting. But yeah, the reboot version definitely, it looks so different from the original one. It seems there's a lot of differences. I'm just curious about the dog, bro. Like, he's gonna be on my mind, man. But in terms of the song, definitely my favorite is probably Planets. I think I think Bakugan Planets is probably the first one. And then I'll go into, what's that one called? The Invader one from the original. And then probably this one, maybe. We'll see. I think that is my order. I don't know. I think that's my top 3. As for the other ones, they're all pretty similar, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. I mean, definitely pretty interesting. I do think the Japanese versions are better than the English versions in terms of like hype, right? More visuals, a lot more, not as cringe compared to the English ones, but yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below which one was your favorite, and leave me know down below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Laters.